Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mohit Bhadwaj and this is the Bolero Neo. Now what are we doing here with this car in the wild? Well, I have top 10 things to tell you about the Mahindra Bolero Neo and also break it down for you guys to let you know who should consider buying one. But before I begin with this video, I would request you folks to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done that yet. Also click on the tiny little notification icon to stay notified for all our future uploads. Now starting off with the first point, well, it is the design of this car. It's very boxy and it is very masculine on the same time. On the front you have a nice chrome finished grille and these rather slim headlamps. They also come with LED DRLs that merge right into this chrome strip. The front bumper, it also looks very muscular thanks to the scuff plates. And now moving over to the rear, you get a tailgate mounted spare wheel and the bumper also comes with this similar treatment for the scuff plate. Over to the side you get squad of wheel arches with all black cladding and there's a matte black rubber finish that runs across the length of this car and makes you remind of the OG Bolero. Well, I certainly like the design of this car. What do you guys think of it? Let us know in the comments below. Now talking of the next highlight of this car, those are the dimensions. Well, it is 3995 mm long, well, very beautifully sitting in the sub 4 meter compact SUV space, and it is 1.8 meters wide and 1.8 meters tall. Apart from that, you also have a boot space of over 380 liters. The ground clearance stands at 180 mm. And with these dimensions, this is a very chunky SUV and a very compact one indeed. Now moving over to another highlight of Mahindra Bolero Neo, that is its chassis. This car uses a body on frame architecture. Yes, you heard me right, you get a ladder frame chassis over here and the body is bolted over that. And that being said, it comes with great capabilities to see this landscape. What I mean is, it is a great off-roader. Now talking of fourth point, that is the suspension on the Mahindra Bolero Neo. On the front you get dual wishbones, whereas on the rear you get a solid axle. And this suspension system is very pliant and can absorb biggest of the bumps, potholes and speed breakers. And that being said, the Mahindra Bolero Neo offers a great ride quality. However, the flip side over here is the body roll. When you are around tight bends and driving the car in and around hilly region, you will experience the body roll, which gets annoying at times. Now moving over to the fifth point on this list, that is the locking rear differential that you get on the rear. And let me tell you, this is the only compact SUV in the sub 4 meter length space where you get a solid axle on the rear. In fact, if you opt for the N10 optional trim, it also comes with a mechanically locking differential. And what that does is, it doesn't let your car get stuck treacherous terrains, making it one of the most capable sub 4 meter compact SUVs. Letter S for 6 and S for space. In fact, this is one aspect of Bolero Neo where it can outperform almost all the compact SUVs that are on sale in the country. After all, it comes with 7 seats in total. You have first row with 2 chairs. They very much feel like a throne. Second row, you have a bench, and in the third row, you get 2 jump seats where you can seat 2 child occupants. And I believe 2 full-size adults would be a tight squeeze there. But overall, this is a very spacious and practical cabin, I would say. Moving on to the seventh point, it is the price point that the Bolero Neo comes at. The base trim is priced at Rs 9 lakh ex showroom, and for the top end N10 optional trim, all that you need to pay is Rs 11.33 lakhs. The eighth point on this list is the powertrain, and I have mixed opinion for the 1.5 litre turbocharged engine. It is a 3-cylinder unit and puts out roughly 98 bhp and 260 Nm of max torque. Now the good bit about is the low end grunt that you have here and the overall fuel efficiency, which is always stays northwards of 15 kmph. Now talking of harsh sides, well, NVH levels are not really high to be happy about, and another sad part over here is the absence of an automatic gearbox. The TUV used to get one, but it is not available on the Bolero Neo. Now moving over to the ninth part of this list, that is the feature list. You have a touchscreen infotainment over here. In fact, the sound system is really good. You have rear parking sensors and a very nice AC unit. But you miss out on a reverse parking camera, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and request sensors on the door lock mechanism. And I think Mahindra should have added all of these on the Bolero Neo. Now, the final point and the concluding aspect of this video, I think that is the fit and finish levels. The dashboard feels not really great a deal over here because the panels, they are not very greatly aligned. In fact, the headphone jack and the USB ports, the finish around them is not really great. But the good part about it is that this cabin feels built to last. Whatever obstruction or whatever terrain you are going through in the Bolero Neo, I know this SUV will last forever. So, who should buy one? Let's get out and talk about it. So these were the top 10 things from our side about the Mahindra Bolero Neo. Now coming to the bonus part, who should consider buying one? So if you're in the market and want a tough, proper SUV with a ladder frame architecture, solid axle on the rear and rear wheel drive, this is the car that you should go for. In fact, if you are looking to buy a car that is capable on roads and terrains like this is the car you should go for. But who should not consider buying one? Well, if you want a more agile, a faster and a more premium offering in the sub 4-meter compact SUV space, you should certainly look at the Mahindra XUV 300. But if you want a tough, hardcore SUV, I think Mahindra has your back with the Bolero Neo. And if you feel that XUV 300 is too soft or too fragile for your requirements and needs, the answer is right here. And I think this was all from my end about the Mahindra Bolero Neo. I'm your host Mohit Bhardwaj signing off, but before that, I would request you again to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done that yet. Also click on the notification icon and let us know what do you think of the Bolero Neo in the comments below. And if you like this video, do not forget to press that thumbs up button. Share the video with your friends who are in the market and looking to buy the Mahindra Bolero Neo. So before I see you again with the next and new car, take care.